Nothing is happening yet. I'm just trying to ascertain whether it's going to work. And if it stays stable, we can try this again. I would very, very much like it if it does. My god, it looks like it is. It looks like it's staying stable. Oh my god, I don't think it's gonna die. Yes. Oh my god. I think it's working. Maybe I just needed to give it a minute. Alright, let me switch to my, I didn't say 10 Pacific. I said 10 Eastern. Alright, let me just, get back to what I was doing. Oh wow, I have left the music on since last time. And, I'll put my opener back up and then I'm gonna get ready to stream. So, I will see you in just a second. Twy, I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm hanging in there, you know? It's cool. I'm glad you got to watch The Voice. Okay, yeah. I think we're ready to go now. Look at me being all professional and stuff. I know, I hope you guys like my little loading screen. I made it during class today and I think it turned out really well, you know, overall. I said it's classy trash. Kinda. I have two more, that maybe I'll show later, but okay. Um, let me reopen the game. The good thing is, if you weren't around earlier, trust me, you've missed nothing. We got to, like, the very first screen, and then it was like, nope. The internet was like, nope, I don't want you to stream. And I was like, that's fair. Oh, fuck, trust me, I was so afraid of doing it. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it, because it looks like fun. And I have lots of fun picks that I want to use. I have two intermissions, and I think they're both pretty great. I can't decide which one I like better, to be quite honest with you. I mean, hopefully the dream will be, to stream long enough to need an intermission. But we'll see. At least now we get to watch the opening part again, because we kind of missed part of it before. I mean, you don't need to make an intermission too, Twy. The only reason I did is because I had too many picks. Sorry, I just hit my mic. You like the intermission screen all Diana's Baser? That's true. at me. I mean, I could not. It was hard to. I almost forgot Shulk. Well, I was trying to look for one of Yuya, but there aren't any because there aren't any gets or whatever in that game. So yeah. So, I guess I'll redo my my spiel from earlier, but so basically, in case you missed it on Twitter, we have like 5 streams left of this game. The order that I think we're gonna do it in is well, since Remy won today, we're gonna do Remy first, and then we'll do Bryce 2.0. Then we'll do Lorem, then we'll do the bad ending, and then we'll do the good ending. And that'll pretty much finish us off with Angels with Scaly Wings, I think. You're still mad about .exe. I just thought it would be funny, and I couldn't think of something else to put on the end, so I thought I would go with that. So that's going to be our Angels with Scaly Wings schedule for whenever this game happens to win the poll. So we'll have 5 more streams of Angels with Scaly Wings left, and then we're going to be done with it. OMG. But, oh no, a new chat room. Sorry, Mystic Messenger has still got me in its grasp. Let me just get into it real quick. And, what else did I talk about at the beginning of the last stream? Oh, my new sub goals. In case, again, you did not see them on Twitter, my new sub goals are, if we get 4 subs, we'll do Ace Fan Screams, which is, we'll devote a couple streams to playing Amnesia live, which is gonna be rough. And, yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. At 6 subs, I'm calling it, I want to be the very best, and, we'll do a Pokemon Emerald randomizer, and so we'll get beat up by little kids with legendaries because that's how my luck works. 8 subs, I haven't thought of anything yet. I'm still working on 8. And then 10 subs, I'm calling it Infested Waters, and basically whatever month it is that I get 10 subs, I have to do the Game Sharks challenge for that month. If you don't know what Game Sharks is, it's usually like a race or a challenge of some kind of like a retro-ish game or like a classic game that I will probably know nothing about. So we'll devote a stream to that when we hit 10 subs. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm also probably making Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern official stream times now because I kind of liked the vibe that I got last week. I like streaming on Thursdays like late at night. So I think we're gonna stick with that. It'll probably be more chill streams, and that'll be something that I want to play instead of doing a poll. So yeah, that'll be good, but it'll probably be more of a relaxing stream time. So, all of that being said, the dragons will forever stay in our hearts. You know they will. Also, does everything sound okay? Like, is my voice okay with the audio? I think I look a little bit quiet. I'm gonna turn myself up a little bit. Oh, Twy, what a fool. So I guess we're gonna do Remy today because he kind of pulled out the last minute in the poll after I told y'all to straighten it out. So we're gonna jump into Remy, and it's good that Twy is here because yeah, I thought Twy, you said he was your husbando. I know Shogun was saying earlier that he was interested in Lorem as well, and it's probably just because we haven't seen a lot of Lorem. I've seen one more of Lorem's events than you guys have seen, and he's actually really interesting. Lorem's route is, I feel, the most zero escapey of all of them. It's a very random knowledge filled route. So we're just gonna jump in here. We're at the start of Remy's first date. So we're doing all the Remy dates. Like, we've already done this before, but we're gonna do it again, obviously, because we're going for Remy. So we went to go visit him at the library. I love Remy. It was quite a spacious building lined with many bookcases on multiple floors. From the looks of it, it seemed to be as much of an archive as it was a library, with immaculate order permeating the chamber. It was the kind of place I could see myself getting lost in for an afternoon or two, thumbing through all the interesting books they could offer me. I was looking around in wonder when suddenly a voice penetrated the silence. Remy! Guess who this is? It's our good buddy. I couldn't see who the voice belonged to, but it came from a more private area in the back. It was followed by footsteps that approached it. Oh, you're still here? Of course I am still here. I have business to attend to. certainly. I just assumed you'd be done by now, Amira. Guess your assumption was wrong then. Be a good boy and bring me some coffee, will you? Ugh, Amira. We're probably gonna be coming head to head with her on this route because we're gonna be standing up for Remy. Of course, Amira. That's okay, McBall. Scary streams won't be for everyone, and that's fine. Like, you do not force yourself to, obviously. I'm never gonna make you do that. I heard more movement, though I still could not see either of the two who spoke behind all the bookcases. I assumed the area was off limits to a visitor like myself and decided to wait. Here you go. Now, let me read and paste, you silly boy. Of course. I heard him walk towards my direction until he emerged from behind a bookcase and spotted me. There he is. Hi, baby. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god. Twy, stop donating me money! Twy, you did not have to do that. Oh, shoot. It just says hi. Seriously? Twy, you do not have to do that, but thank you so much. You are so silly. Also, I need to put this back in front of Angels. I forgot. There we go. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. I forgot to pull up my guide. Oh god. Oh no, I wasn't ready. Here we go. So basically, with Remy, what the general advice is don't be mean, which should be kind of obvious, and also keep your innuendo in your pants, which you know, might be a little bit difficult, but we'll do what we can. So first date, better be safe. Better be safe. Better be safe than sorry. I forgot what we were talking about. Well, I'm glad to see you again at any rate. Who was that back there? Oh god, we know who it is. I guess you heard that, didn't you? That was my superior. She's the Minister of Culture and Arts, which means I'm technically in her employment, though generally speaking I work for the council at large, not just her. So this is where you work, huh? Most of the time, yes. I love his tie. I'm kind of obsessed. That makes you a librarian, I suppose. There's a little more to it. I'm not just in charge of the books, I'm a scholar and study them too. For example, if the council requests knowledge on certain topics, like facts, statistics, or other information of interest, it's part of my job to research it and present it to them in an appropriate manner. Maybe that sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do? That seems like kind of a nice thing to say. Yes, it is! Oh, see, I'm great with Remy. Because I'm a nerd just like him. Ah, smiles! Guess you came to the right place then. Anyways, was there a particular reason why you wanted to meet me? You're just too damn cute, that's why. OMG. Miss... we want to hear about Miss About Humans. Probably good to get him to... Ugh, I love this boy. He is pretty great, I agree. Hi Shogun, welcome back. Oh, right, I still have work to do, but I could show you something afterwards. Either way, now that you're here, you could help me with something. I've got some books that need to be sorted over there. Oh yeah, this puzzle. Do I say sure? How do I fit them in? Alphabetically. Alphabetically. Oh, you guys are funny, I see you. Oh no, the arrangement you see in the library is based off a sophisticated system that sorts everything in a very intuitive manner based on a number of criteria. Genre, author, complexity, and age. As you can probably tell, we have a lot of specimens, so just sorting them by alphabet would be far from suff and efficient. That does sound very intuitive. It is. Oh, he's so cute! Basically, these 8 books you see over there were all part of a section that was moved, so they have to be sorted into their new area. The problem is their labels are so old that they've started to fade away, which makes sorting them a little harder. They will get new labels soon, but until then we'll just have to make do with what we have here. All of them are by Hazik Akil, a writer on the subject of history, and a very prolific one, I might add, you'll find the shelf that they belong to over there. Now it's just a matter of placing them in the right order from oldest to newest. I've written down everything still legible from the old labels here. For someone like you, putting them in order shouldn't be a problem. In any case, I'll be working on something else in the meantime, so let me know once you're done. Okay, bye. I'll do your work for you. Hints. Oh yeah, this puzzle. Third war is direct. I'm not gonna remember this. The first war is directly preceded by the inception. The invention is not. I gotta write this down. I need a piece of paper or something. I'm not gonna remember this. This is like basically what you do on law school exams, to be honest with you. But usually you have all the rules in front of you, not having to remember them all. Okay. Spark. Oh, this pen doesn't work. Curses. Okay. Spark. So the good thing about this is that I know like how to write all of this in notation based on my LSAT training. So inception, arrow, first war, and of course I'm not doing that because for some reason. Okay, invention is not third, seventh, or last. Third, seventh, last. Okay, I just know they take these away from you, so I want to write all the rules down. I know you can look at them, but I'm gonna forget, like, equals fourth, okay. There's only one book before First War, so spot and then First War. The Enlightenment comes at some point after the Third War. So I'm gonna do, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Question mark, Enlightenment. Oh, come on, pen, don't do that. Sorry, this is super engaging, I know. Enlightenment. If this pen would stop dying, it'd be helpful. Okay. Oh god, we're going. Okay. Okay. Hold on. We can do this. Okay, so... See, the problem is it gives you some that you don't have. Invention, there's at least... Wait, is that what that notation means? The first war is not first? Hang on, sorry, I gotta look again. There's only one book before the First War. Okay, hold on, okay. So, it has to be... I know, right, McBall? Okay, so, if there's only one book before the First War, then Inception has to be first. Yeah. Inception, and then right after that is the First War. Okay, so that's that. Now, Invention is not third, and... Okay, hold on, I gotta do this in the notation that I'm familiar with. Sorry, I'm real out of practice, so this is gonna take me like 5 million years. First war, blank, then second war is fourth, and then blank, blank, blank. So Spark is directly preceded by the Third War. Wait, is that how many there are, or is there one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 8. Oh, there's 8. Okay. You think it... Wait, McBall, I'm sorry. Do you think it would be best to solve the puzzle before you answer it? Answer what? Did I do something? I don't know. Okay. Spark is directly before the third war. Invention is not third, seventh, or last. So this one's not invention. Third, seventh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one's not invention. And this one's not invention. Wow, that's... Okay, that's interesting. And then the Enlightenment comes before third... or after Third War. Okay, so that means invention has to be here. So then I think it's Spark, Third War, Enlightenment, and then Tribe is here. Okay, so the third book is the Tribe. The fourth book is the Second War. The fifth book is the Invention. The sixth book is the Spark. Then the Third War. Then the Enlightenment. I think that's it. Let's take a look. Yes! I still got it! I'm sorry that took me like 5 million freaking years. But literally, that is an LSAT game. Didn't know I could have this much fun in a library. Solve whole puzzle on paper? Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. Sure thing. Oh, that's not an answer. Book puzzle hype! That wasn't too hard. Duh. In any case, there's a box here that belongs in storage. You can put that away. I'll finish the last bit of sorting, and then we'll be done for the day. Sweet. Sure thing. Great. See you in a bit then. Honestly, though, I love those puzzles. Like, I do. It's fun. This is heavier than I thought. I lifted the box and carried it towards its shelf, but just as I was about to reach it, I tripped suddenly, setting me to the ground as the contents of the box spilled across the floor. Hashtag relatable. Ouch! Ooh. That sounded bad. I scrambled to gather the various items as the voice of the dragon called out to me. Is everything alright? Before I can answer, Remy came around the corner, his face bearing a look of disapproval. He stooped over and helped me pick up the spilled objects. Yeah, I'm fine. I was mainly asking about the priceless artifacts you just dropped. Hashtag relatable. Make fun of him for carrying them. No. Sorry. Well, it doesn't look like anything's broken. That could have ended up much worse. Oyster, don't even get me started. What is all this stuff anyway? In preparation for your arrival, I wanted to study what knowledge we had on humans. And what did you learn? Not much. Ooh, excuse me. The human is a creature surrounded in mystery. Shrouded, not surrounded. Although they technically mean the same thing. Yet one we apparently share some history with. Sure, dragon. Tell me I'm the mythological creature. As the story goes, we dragons were once a primitive and savage civilization, living in caves and whatnot. Better watch out, Oyster. Twice gonna get ya. We fought other creatures and amongst each other for resources and territory. One day, however, a human arrived who performed many miracles and gave us the gifts of electricity and reason. We refer to this event as our awakening. Is it like one of the books? Right, McFall, it's mine too. What happened to them? And who were they anyway? They say it was a divine creature, a supernatural being that saved our species by making peace between our clans and uniting us, as our numbers were dwindling from our pointless conflicts. And when the deed was done, they ascended to the heavens from where they came, or turned into a dragon and lived among us, ruling with kindness and wisdom until their eventual passing, depending on who you ask. And what do you make of this story? As unlikely as it sounds, there is evidence for the sudden, unprecedented technological advancement in our timeline. We have artifacts from that time that couldn't have been built with the knowledge we had back then. I'm starting to think you already have a theory. Indeed. I take it you're familiar with the way the portals through which you traveled here actually work? I don't know, nor do I care. That's so rude. I think actually I am. Yeah. It's simple, really. But he's gonna explain it to me anyway. There are spontaneous wormholes that pop into existence now and then, but their highly unstable nature means that they instantly collapse in on themselves. The machinery of the portal merely stabilizes the wormhole so that we may utilize it. We're actually just taking advantage of a naturally occurring phenomenon. Don't actually fight. Guys, don't do that. I was kidding. Twi's not even around anymore, apparently. That's pretty cool. Long story short, my theory is that this legendary person stumbled upon one of these natural wormholes in the split second it existed, bringing them into our world. Being thrust into an unfamiliar world with no means to return to their own. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or just the right one, if you ask me. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here today. Oh, what I would give to know more about them. Twy. How do you know so much about the portal anyways? We found it a while ago, so we've had time to study it. Not me personally, mind you, but I followed its developments with great interest. What else have you discovered about it? Not much, I'm afraid. We didn't want to take the risk of permanent damage, so we won't do anything rash until we completely understand the technology and can replicate it for ourselves. So far, the only thing it's done for us was locating your portal and connecting us to it. From the interface, it appears to have more functions, but we haven't been able to get any of them to work. We were not even sure what it was capable of when we initially turned it on. Only after some time of it being active did it actually find your portal, and only then were we able to make the connection. Making that discovery must have been very exciting, especially when you made contact with us and started exchanging letters with us. Oh, you have no idea. Especially when Reza arrived and he turned out to be a human of all things. Some people still worship them, you know? You've mentioned that before. How does that work? Do you have some kind of organized religion based around it? Not exactly. It's more like adoration on a personal level. I'd count myself amongst them if it wasn't for the fact that I consider myself to have a more reasonable approach to it than others. Then according to Durkheim, that's not a religion. For example, there are those that believe there is much more to your sudden appearance than there really is. I think they expect some sort of miracle from you, similar to what was ascribed to humans in the past. Those people are stupid. Obviously. It's definitely... I can tell you there's nothing supernatural. That's what I expected. Either way, as a scholar, I'm looking forward to seeing everything your PDAs have to offer. I could show you sometime. I see. Well, don't worry about explaining them to me. I'm sure you have much more important things to do while you're here. It's just a question of time until one of them ends up with me anyway. Actually, the PDAs are one of the reasons I volunteered to come here. What do you mean? I know them pretty well. Enough to explain how they work, at least. Of course, that's far from the only reason. I just thought I'd be the kind of person who'd meet all the requirements, and it turns out I was. I see. It was nice of you to volunteer when you must have known that there would be considerable risks in coming here. You volunteered as well when you came to meet me, didn't you? I wouldn't think this kind of thing would fall under your jurisdiction regularly. If you remember, he was the one that came to meet us at the portal at the very, very beginning of the game. Like, right when we first got here. Oh, look at him blush! Oh, he's so cute! That is true, but by this point my interest in these matters shouldn't surprise you. I was more surprised that I arrived under cover of darkness to meet an ambassador, though I haven't seen much of you since. Initially they wanted to have an official reception. You don't think we'll ever see the PDAs? I don't know, man. Apparently we already gave them to somebody, no? Like, I don't think they're in my possession anymore. I've handed them over. Initially they wanted to have an official reception headed by myself, but in the end they changed their minds due to security concerns, as I told you back then. I suppose that's also why I'm being escorted by the police all the time. Yeah, that was supposed to be my job too, until someone from the police department objected and advocated for more security. Better be safe than sorry, I suppose. Let me guess. That someone was Maverick. How'd you know that? Just a hunch. At least I still got to meet you. Oh, he's so happy. Look at him. Were you nervous when you did? Only the brave or the foolish wouldn't be. I consider myself neither. That's hot. I mean, what? Nothing. Oh, we're gonna flirt a little bit, guys. I was speechless when I saw you. To be fair, I would have been as well if we didn't already know about humans and Reza. There was a moment of silence between us, and our eyes met briefly, when suddenly a loud call echoed throughout the building. Oh, we never saw the beginning of it. That's right. It didn't start over. Okay, so, I mean, the only thing you really need to know is that, basically, honestly, we just recapped the entire conversation as I remember it. But, Remy is the one who meets you at the portal and leads you, like, to your apartment. And you get there at night. That's pretty much literally it, actually. Sorry about that. You're totally right. Remy! I better go and see what that's about. Maybe it would be better if you didn't stay out in the opening. In the opening? No. At the end of the hallway, you can find my office towards the right. Wait for me there. Alright. Bye, babe. Ah, yes. His nice office. So, this is your office, Remy. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing we have to do. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything that he wants that I have to do specifically here, so we can do a lot of stuff. Is it an office of love? I don't know. Let's look at his notebook. Heavy paper, perfect binding. I can tell by the cover alone this is not the cheap stuff, but the result of quality bookmaking. Let's take a peek inside. Looks like unstarted notes. His handwriting is terrible. Amelia, maybe? Nope, can't make it out. Let's rummage through his trash. Where I belong. I mean, what? Let's see, what do we have here? Let's just invade all of his privacy. What's this? Something's wrapped in paper. It's a partially eaten sandwich covered in mold. I am not going to eat that. Let's look in the mirror. It's just a mirror, nothing special about it. Don't ruin his game progress again. I don't know if we can, like, not. Let's look at the sandwich again. There are a lot of used tissues. Maybe he had the flu, but dutiful as he is, he still went to work sick. Poor Remy. Deletsev. Let's drink his coffee. There's still a little bit left of the cup. Oh, so stale. Oh, I hate that. Hate to see it. Let's just wait. Let's wait for a bit. Nothing happened. Let's wait some more. Nothing happened. Let's wait even longer. Alright, this was long enough. Your boredom has increased by 3 points. I got an achievement for that. It's patient, and there's a picture of a bench. Oh, guys, we have to. Aw, man, I don't wanna. But we have to. I wonder if their computers are similar to ours. Let's see. At the press of a button, the screen came to life, accompanied by the whir of the machine. After a few seconds, colorful images appeared on the screen. Have you come here to beg for mercy? No, Alia. We've come to stop you. Your reign of terror over the land of Marmoa is over. You're outnumbered. Just give up and we can end this without bloodshed. This area is teeming with my soldiers, outnumbering you thousands to one, but I don't even need them. Who knows, if you survive long enough, you might just see why I'm called Alia the Ascended. Oh, you pompous... Calm down, Edith. Focus. I love that, so, like, his name is Bonar, and he kind of looks like Bryce, and her name started with an A, and she kind of looks like a mixture between Anna and Adine, because she had the goggles on, see, but she's, like, Anna's color, and his name started with R, and it looks like Remy. Right, Rizard, I'm sorry it has to come to this, Alia, but This ends now. Ronan, get them! And it kind of looks like Remy. Or not Remy, Reza. But I don't think we've met anybody that looks like this. So. Grrr! Same. Battle start! Idith uses Whirlwind. It's super effective. Ronan takes 326 damage. Bonner uses Earthquake. He kind of does look confused. Ronan takes 465 damage. That pixel human is more attractive than Reza. I agree. Ronan, grrr. Ronan invokes Cosmic Horror. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Bonner takes 1,089 damage. Riser takes 1,205 damage. Ida take oh my god. Whirlwind doesn't do damage. What the? Hey, what are you doing? Nothing? Oh god. I'm so sorry. That wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. I broke it. Nothing. Oh no, let me take a look. Why did you even touch the computer? Because it was the only option left, Remy. I had to. I just wanted to see what was on it. Well, whatever you did, at least it seems to be okay. Oh no, my game! What's wrong? You're so freaked out that your computer crashed? Oh, the first time I played this game, I was playing full screen, and I was like, what? When you touched the computer, you saw a game running, right? And I'm on a Mac, yeah. Yeah, I played a little. I had it saved specifically at that moment to play later, and now it's all gone. What do you mean it's all gone? So much preparation, so many hours spent grinding just to get there. I can't do all that again, you wouldn't understand. A, I would understand, 100%. B, why didn't you save? Actually, I do. You do? Yeah, we used to have similar games where I come from. I see. Well, at least my office is still standing. Huh, that's a miracle. I didn't burn it down. Speaking of which, what's with the bed? Looks like you live here. Well, I don't think he did have it saved. I think that's the point. When I have to work late, it's just easier to stay here. Besides, I have the knowledge of the whole library at my fingertips and can use the resources and equipment as I please, like this computer. Don't you have one at home? No, we generally don't. I get it, babe. Have this kind of technology in every household, though it's not exactly rare either. We just use it where we need it. Back home, we used to have computers everywhere. Most of us even carried one on our wrist wherever we went. Is that so? Ah! Ding! Oh, that means the library will be closing pretty soon. If you want to do or ask anything in particular, now's the time. Are you available? Yeah? No? Okay. Human miss. There's a lot we could get into, but I'm afraid we won't have enough time now. Maybe another day. Anyways, thank you for your help. How about I invite you to my place for dinner sometime to repay you? Okay. Why not, babe? Oh, that's not necessary. I enjoyed my time here. I insist. Oh, we're going to dinner. Alright then. I already have your number, and you probably have mine as well? I do. Great. Call me when it's convenient for you. I will. Good night, Diana. Good night. I wonder whether the dragon was being nice, or just didn't want to feel indebted to me after I helped him. Right, McBall? I agree. In any case, the time I spent in the library has been enjoyable, and I was looking forward to seeing him again. Though I wondered about his insistence on inviting me into his home. Had I just been asked out by a dragon? I was going to find out soon enough. Hooray! More free time. What should I do? I'd like to repay you for breaking my computer. Let's just rest. We don't need to do anything. Bow, bow. Aggressive. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure. Visit the... Oh shoot! This one's kind of hard. Okay. I think I can skip this. I actually have to get some hearts with a Dean as well. Alright, so crime scene, Tatsu, yep. So what we have to do... We have to go to the library, I know. And then I think we should go to the store, because we do have to meet Vara. I think, okay, this is gonna be a little bit interesting. Yeah, okay. I probably should have gone on a Dean's dates, but it's okay. We can make it work. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go to the library, obviously. And this is where, if you remember... Alright, Reza, what did you want here? Hey, it's Remy. I already told you, it's not here. Who's he talking to? A Dean? Remember when they were having this discussion? Friend, this is the first time you've spoken to me in years. More adorable a Dean. McBall's waifu. Whose fault is that? For you, I didn't even exist these last 2 years. At least I tried to reach out to you. So remember, we found out about this conversation a little bit more in Adine's route, but we're going to be exploring it even more in Remy's route. No, you're just here because you want something. I'm right here, right now, and you still continue to act like that. She was my friend too, you know. Hi, Shogun. I don't know if I said hi to you before. I did. Never mind, but hi anyway. I think you should leave. Yeah, if you remember, they got history. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for everything. It's a little late for apologies. Have it your way then. Nadine stormed out so quickly that she didn't even notice me. I waited a few moments and wondered if it was a good time to talk to Remy. In the end, I decided my task was too pressing to come back at another time. I shuffled through books and tried to look busy until I noticed he resumed his work so I could approach him. If you need to go, Shogun, it's okay. The VOD will always be around. Oh, hello, Diana. Good to see you again. You too, Remy. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to call you about the dinner yet, but there should be an opening soon. Anyways, do you need anything from me? Has Reza been here recently? Oyster. He's visited quite often since he arrived, actually. Until a few days ago, that is. Do you know what he was reading? Not particularly. I thought he just wanted to learn about our world. Did you notice anything unusual about him while he was here? Can't say I did, though he did ask me for a map once. A map? Yes, I showed him a few, but none of them seemed to be what he was looking for. We've come across a map in the police archives before. Did he talk to you about anything strange while he was here? Besides the maps, nothing else worth mentioning comes to mind. Only the usual pleasantries. What did a Dean want? Wait, you were in here the whole time? Not the whole time, just long enough to know something's up. It's nothing that concerns you. Come on, it does concern me. I know you and I know a Dean. How to kill a dragon for ugly people. It's really nothing of great importance. Are you aware of a certain prehistoric underground building we recently discovered? I've heard of it. Vaguely. She wanted a blueprint of it, which is one of the things found inside the building during an investigation. Why would you have it? We're not just a library, you know, but a whole archive that stores all sorts of information and objects. Do you remember the box you dropped last time you came here? Yes. Thanks for reminding me. It was filled with artifacts. We have them here for safekeeping. In any case, a blueprint is the kind of thing that would be placed in our care eventually. So she thinks you have it. Even if we did, it wouldn't be something we could just give out to anyone. Of course. How are you doing? How you doing? You're not ugly, Oyster. Don't say that. I'm not sure, to be honest. There are a lot of things in my mind right now. Like what? I'm not at liberty to discuss them at the moment. I'm supposed to be working, you know. Okay, bye. Bye, babe. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. Alright. I think we should go to the store because we see Vara there. And I'm gonna just check and make sure. I'm just hoping I did not time this wrong. Hello, sir, how are you? Hello, not a furry, welcome to the stream. Hey, I think I've seen her before. It's her, she's so cute. Prescription has expired. Remember, he won't fill her prescription. What am I going for? We're going for Remy this time. The cute, nerdy dragon. We love him. I can't fill it like this. I'm glad you're good. So, I guess we're gonna be able to see more of her in Chapter 3, but we'll see. Hi, how's it going? You know who I am? I'm like the only human. Why is everything but the bagels wrapped? Maybe the bagels are wrapped, you can't tell. It kind of looks like they're wrapped. Do you remember Reza coming here? This sounds a little unusual, but can you tell me what he bought? There's a stupid step I have to do, please enlighten me. I have a spoiler-free guide, and I have noticed that Remy is a bit difficult. So, that's gonna be a thing, but... Both, I suppose. You can hear more than once. Please share. As long as it's not, like, you know, a story spoiler, please share. Also, if it's dating a dean as well, I do know that. Oh my gosh, what? What is that? Oh, not if you're here now following. Welcome to the Ace Fan Club. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. And thank you so much for the follow! Alright. To business. He's been visiting the store. Be really helpful. He's giving us his receipts. Ace Fan Club hype! I want justice for bagels. It kind of looks like they're wrapped. I kind of think that they are. I want to know what the things above the sandwiches are. Those little, like, containers? Well, that was easy. What have I done? We've done his first date. That's it. We're on chapter 2. Oh, that's a cute hype sticker. Yeah, we're on chapter 2. That's it. All we've done is this first date. But I know that I also have to date a dean. So... They're filed separately, food and snacks, but why was he buying lemons every single time? What a weird dude. Can't say that I didn't notice, but I figured it was just a human thing. Strange. Let me reassure you, sir, this is not a human thing. Have I bought lemons? No. You have my thanks. You're welcome. Who was that? We want to find out about Vara. Well, I'll see you later. Oh, good. That's kind of scary. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that we accidentally get a bad ending. We accidentally got Bryce's bad ending as well. So, when life gives you lemons. There's one thing we need to look at the store. Obviously, it's tradition. The bread not having the butt slices is just asking for trouble. Even birth. I'm sorry, every time we have to do it. I think these ones could fit on my arm. I'm a child. Alright, we can leave now. We don't need anything else. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for your help. Salute, and we out. And we now to go talk to Sebastian. I think we're good on this one. So, oh, it took me here anyway. Okay, well, it said that I could skip this, but whatever. The receipts you got are interesting. The map in the library, I don't know what to think about that. Aw, man, you guys, for Remy, we were supposed to keep our innuendo in our pants. Well done. Thanks. You got the bad Anna ending. Thankfully, we did not get the bad Anna ending. Actually, I'm really proud of us for not. Because that one's kind of hard. That one's kind of easy to get, I think, is what I've heard. Search is still going on. We have got Anna, though. We've done Anna and Adine. We got the good endings for them, and we've got the neutral ending and the bad ending for Bryce. So we're after Remy today. Alright, I'll see you later. Hades is a great character in Kid Icarus. I'm so mad that I lost my copy. Alright, so, finally some free time. Whatever am I gonna do? Looks like there are some messages. It's probably Remy. Oh, he has time. Have a good day. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to decide about. Because I have to go on Adine's second date. So I do have to go out with Adine as well. So I'm trying to decide if I want to get Remy's dates done, but I kind of feel like I should get Adine started. But here's the thing, do I just have to have gone on Adine's second date so I know about the orphanage? Or do I have to do it in this playthrough? That's the part that's confusing to me, because if you notice, some things definitely carry over. Like, obviously I have this stuff, and I haven't done this stuff yet. So like, that's the part that I get confused about. Like, because I've already seen her date, does it count? Or not? Also, I don't know what this one is. You can't skip it if you've done it? Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it. Because we had done all of Adine's dates. We did them last time. Oh, wait. I think I may have just misunderstood you. Did you mean do it and then skip through it? I don't know. Oh well, we can do it after this. We have time. I think we can do it. It's only 2 dates. Thank you again for helping me the other day. Without you, I would have been trapped sorting books for a few more hours. Inviting you over for dinner is the least I can do. There's something else you could do for me. Also, potato. I mean, TBH. Okay. No problem. Look at the pictures 3 times. Yeah. I did know about that. Thank you, though. I did know that you had to look at the pictures. It's no problem, really. Besides, I'm also here to learn more about your kind. Spending some time in the library is only appropriate. I did what you were talking about? Oh, is it in, like, the... Oh, okay, I understand what you mean. Alright, good. Thank you so much, by the way. I assume that you have played this game before. I have as well, but I haven't seen everything. It's so stupid. You keep telling me I did the Bryce bad ending on purpose, and honestly, I don't remember doing it on purpose, but I believe you. Anyways, is there anything in particular you would like to eat? I don't know. Anything, I guess? I can go for some meat right now. Oh god. I can't believe all these innuendo ones. With poor Remy. Like, with Bryce, I get. But, like, with Remy? This might take a while, so make yourself at home. Oi, sir! With these words, Remy walked into the partially... I found that out yesterday because I did it multiple times. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your help. Anyways, I really do appreciate it. Remy walked into the partially walled off kitchen. There was no door, so I saw him open the fridge and take out 2 steaks before he set them on the counter. Soon after, he was already preparing the various ingredients with his somewhat clumsy paws. He was silent for a moment, then lifted his snout and looked at me from over the partition. What is it? Oh, the stream became a slideshow. That happens. Oh, I was just thinking about something. I could help cook if you like. Don't worry about it. Alright. I looked around the apartment as Remy cooked and couldn't help but notice the almost mesmerizing tidiness that permeated the place. Shelves were filled with books, scrolls, magazines, and other various trinkets. Well, in that case, hang on, let me actually check. I gave you an Angels with Scaly Wings PowerPoint, because that's what I do. Oh, maybe it's here. Maybe I can start from there, actually. Or here, I guess. Could also work. Suddenly, the repetitious noise of vegetables being cut ceased as Remy returned from the adjoining room. I'll be back in just a minute. He went down the hall and vanished through the bathroom door. What should I do? Obviously, we're gonna look at the pictures a couple times. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, McBall. Picked up one of the framed photos to examine it more closely. It was a red dragon. I guessed it was a female of young adult or college age, though I wasn't sure, as it was still hard to tell without looking at obvious signs. Her crimson scaled head was adorned with frills that ran down the back of her neck. She wasn't familiar to me. Look at the pictures. The second picture showed Remy in his typical attire. The word back in the pause menu looks like Bach. Tie, glasses, and all. So the pictures again. The last three pictures was of another red dragon, who, as far as I could tell, was a fairly young member of its species. It reminded me of a younger version of Remy, although without his typical accessories. You looked at Remy's pictures, creep! Wow! Rude! I just like looking at pictures. The bathroom door opened and revealed the white dragon. As he approached, I felt my stomach grumble quietly. Nom 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 nom. I barely heard the muffled sound, but when I saw Remy's ears perk, I realized he had more sensitive ears than I expected. Do it, Nata Fury. Or Furry, sorry, I keep mispronouncing your name. I'd be glad if I inspired someone else to go and restart up this game. Hungry already, I take it? Lift my shirt. There's really... I suppose so. Lift your shirt. Creep. And he left them sitting out. After entering the kitchen once more, I saw the dragon look over the kitchen partition again. His mouth opened a little as though he were going to speak, but his brow scrunched with hesitation. Before I could say anything, he shook his head and continued to cook. Soon I heard the sizzling smell of frying meat as the delicious smell of steak wafted into the room. Fueled by its fragrant odor, I slowly launched myself to daydreams as I closed my eyes. And then I passed out, because I do. Is something wrong? You're salivating. It's nothing, I was just thinking about something. Something. Well, the food's ready. Enjoy. I looked down and saw a plate was already in front of me, piled with steak and vegetables. Remy was already eating, so I took the knife he'd provided and cut off a small corner of my steak. Then I pierced it with the fork, its 3 palms penetrating the flesh unrelentingly. Slowly, I raised it to my mouth. My tongue glided over the bare substance. Briefly, as it entered my lips, they were really going for it here. I took the first bite, a delicately crisp exterior with a much softer and juicy inside. It melted on my tongue like butter as the taste spread to even the remotest corner of my mouth. It was almost perfect. They have steak in Dragonland? I think actually you can ask them about it. So, what were you thinking about? Huh? Remy's words snapped me back to reality. Back to reality. Oh no, we're not doing that. You said you were thinking about something. I was thinking about those recent murders. You know, real good date conversation. Even dragons got a farm calves. Oh, you done everything right on Remy, but the pictures and got the bad ending? Oh no! Did you do a Dean's dates? Or no? I just want to know if I have to worry about that or not. He spoke softly and his gaze wandered. Hey man, you ever thought about death? Oh, should we mention the pictures? Do we ask him about it? We do, right? It doesn't say. Yeah, I mean, I don't really eat beef that much either. My roommates are vegetarian, so I'm pretty much vegetarian also. Why? I'm really conflicted here. I don't know. Okay, good. Thanks, Natafurry. That was really what I was worried about. I'm a little bit reluctant to mention the pictures. You do? Okay. I don't know. You can't blame me, right? Because like you feel like that could go badly, right? Really? I saw those pictures on the coffee table. I thought you might have a family. I figured you probably would have to, but I mean, you could see where I was going, right? Oh no, that's in the past. I'm not even sure why those photos are still there. Why? And I don't actually have children. The picture of the young dragon was the product of a silly little program that combined photos. They take images of two people and create what the pair's offspring would supposedly look like. Oh hey, Astrim, hello Endo. I've always wanted some children of my own though. I see. How about you, Diana? Would you like to have children one day? Well, do I have to be honest here? I'm probably supposed to say I do, right? Oh. It doesn't matter, I guess, what I say. Well, I guess since he wants kids, I will also say that I want kids, even though that's a lie. I think I would. Just being able to teach them about the world and watch them grow up, having a little family would be nice. I like that a lot. I was thinking about those recent murders. Yeah, guys. Oyster, no. Cats. Thank you for all the cats. Why'd you use the stove to cook? I mean, can't you just use your fire? For one, not all of us have that ability. Besides, we still appreciate the convenience that comes with appliances like this one, and not everyone wants to eat food cooked with someone else's breath. Breathing fire indoors is also a little unsafe. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, Ando, congratulations on becoming an affiliate. Everyone should go check out Ando streams because they're cool. I mean, recent murders is not super great date conversation, but like, you know, YOLO. What a terrible thing. People can be so cruel sometimes. They can be. Right, come from incidences? Is that a word? Like this are unfortunately fairly common. Truly, here it's almost unheard of. One just needs to take a look at the statistics to realize this is very unusual, or just an exceptionally bad week. Alright, no more talking about eating rabbit, it makes me sad. Oh no, we're not gonna skip the date. But I have done this date before, but no, we're not going to. Anyways, how do you like the food? It is adequate. I would marry this steak if I could. It's delicious. Thank you. I suppose you learn to cook well when you live on your own long enough. Look, man, sometimes you just gotta walk up to your date and say, hey, man, people die when they're killed. Soon both of our plates were picked clean. I guess I judged your portion correctly, unless you want more. I'm good, thanks. That was an interesting steak. What kind of meat was that? Here you go. Here's your answer about the cows. There were aurochs steaks? Are you familiar with that animal? I may have heard of aurochsen before. They are rather large bovine mammals characterized by their horns and body shape. We get a range of products from them, from meat and milk to subproducts like butter and cheese, in addition to leather, felt oils, and creams. We even use their horns and bones for a variety of things. It sounds similar to an animal we have back at home. Speaking of unfamiliar creatures, why don't you tell me more about your species? Are you referring to me or all of us? Our society is comprised by a number of different species, which you've probably noticed by now. I guess all of you. We'll start with the basics. I'm sure you're aware, but unlike the mammalian or aurochs, that's hard to say, we are reptiles. Though this makes me wonder about you. Based on your fur, I'd guess that you're a mammal, but you're very different from other mammals we know. Not a furry, why the butt? What's wrong? In the same vein, you don't share many characteristics with our reptiles back home, and by the way, we don't have fur, but hair. What's the difference? I don't know. TBH. Okay, well the next thing the walkthrough says to do is mention Anna. So, I haven't seen any mention of Anna. Is fur more dense than hair? I don't know. I want to sound intelligent, but I don't want to be wrong. Does fur have a set length? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. Fur has a set length while to grow, while hair will keep growing so regular cut it. Is that so? Interesting. I was wondering something. Are you wearing all those coverings to make up for a lack of hair? I suppose that's one reason why humans wear clothes. They also provide warmth and protection and are used to differentiate us from one another. Sometimes uniforms are used as identification. Remy, have a cute pic? Where? Did I miss it? Other times clothes are just ornamental. What a person wears can tell us something about the person itself. That sounds complicated. We also have uniforms and wear some things for ornamental reasons, though our uses aren't quite as extensive. I don't know. That brings up an interesting question. Are you endo or exothermic? We produce our own body heat. That's unusual. Where I come from, all reptiles are exothermic. Unless you count birds as reptiles, I guess. But none of your reptiles are sentient, correct? Maybe it has something to do with our different brain structures. Length. Maybe. Now that you've been in our world for a while, how do you like it here? I like the landscape. Okay, wait, no, remember, next thing is mention Anna. It was a question. I'm sure he does. Oh, thanks, Ando, for that info. I like the people. So basically we were like, fur, nah bro, hair. That's good to hear. Cultural differences can make things very difficult sometimes, even within the same species. I'm glad things are working out for you so far. Oh, I just remembered, I was able to save my game after all. Your interference was only a minor setback. I get that a lot. Good job, Remy. You're awesome. I was quite relieved when I found out. You know, if that hadn't worked out so well, I would have had to consider making you play up to that point again for me. Ain't nobody got time for that. I wouldn't mind playing some of your video games. Is that so? Yeah, they're fun. I'd like to see what kind of games you have here. I'll keep that in mind. Perhaps I can show you sometime. I would like that a lot. You know, I'm glad you're here. Since you arrived in our world, we haven't really had the chance to just sit down and talk. I agree. I agree. It's been a busy time for me, as you can imagine. Oh, of course. Thanks for taking the time to pay me a visit. He's so happy. Like, look at him. He's such a cutie. I always have so many things to take care of. It's hard for me to find time to do something simple like this. At least it worked out this time. You do have a point, though. I don't really know that much about you. I know where you work, but most of our conversations so far have revolved around things other than you and me. Hey, nobody can... The memes. Why don't you tell me more about yourself? Oh, look at him blush! I don't really like talking about myself. Why not? I guess I wouldn't know what to say. I'm not really that interesting. Yes, you are, baby. Wi-Fi crashed again? Oh no! I'm sorry. Trust me, I've been having problems. That's why the stream is so late. I don't believe you. There's also the uncertainty of not knowing how another person will react to something I say. I don't want to embarrass myself. The eternal struggle, man. I get you. Hey, at least you told me that. That's something. I suppose. Anyway, now that you've seen my apartment, I'm wondering what your home on the other side of the portal looks like. Why, did you just recite that from memory? Or did you look that up? Uh-oh, we're getting a little bit slow again. If it said they produce their own body heat, Ando, pay attention. It's nothing special. Yours is prettier. Actually, everything here looks nice in comparison to back home. Is that so? In some ways, I'm not really looking forward to returning, but it's not like I have a choice in the matter. Guys, make sure to tell me if it gets buffery, okay? Cause it's looking like it's getting a little bit wild again. That was memory. Oh my god. Oh, wait. I said that already. I suppose you could always visit if you wanted to. It wouldn't be that easy, I'm afraid. There was an extensive process involved for selecting who would go through the portal, and I was only one of many applicants. I'm still surprised that I ended up being chosen. At least you're here now. Indeed. So what have you been up to since last time I saw you? You mean since I went to the kitchen to cook the steaks? Oh, you got me. Yes, that's what I meant. Really? No. Oh, I believed you for a moment. Guess you got me there. Hey, I turned that one around. With all the talking, I totally forgot about dessert. Buffery popcorn? I'm up for some dessert. Dessert? Then I have just the right thing for you. It'll be just a minute. He neatly stacked our dishes before he took them in one of his forepaws and went back to the kitchen using his other 3 limbs. I couldn't help but think it looked pretty awkward. When he returned balancing a plate with a rather attractive cake slice in a similar manner, I realized he would have to make multiple trips to carry everything to the table. Now let's ask if he needs help. Do you need any help with that? Don't worry about it, I can handle it. You're my guest after all. Once he placed the first cake slice on the table, he went back to fetch the other. When he approached the table a second time, though, one of the tiny dessert forks started to slip off the plate. Remy reached for his free forepaw in his attempt to save it, but lost balance without its support and fell over. In an instant, the plate, fork, and cake slice flew through the air. The dish and silverware clattered as the pristine cake crumbled into a sad heap on the floor. Oh, poor baby. For a few moments there was silence as Remy and I looked at the result of his blunder. I'm sorry, Diana. You don't need to apologize. Oh wow, yeah, I totally messed up, but I honestly answered all the right answers, so it's fine. Rip that cake. This isn't just about you and your cake. This always happens to me, no matter how hard I try. You have proper hands, so do some of the other species. How can someone like me even be a librarian? Not a day goes by without me dropping a scroll and unfurling it across the room. But the customers don't care or pity me too much to say anything. It's a common sight for them after all. This is about Amara, isn't it? She's a bee. Oyster, don't be mean! I guess it is. I just don't see why someone like me got to be a librarian when there were others more qualified for the position, or who were at least capable of not dropping the inventory on a daily basis. She makes fun of you for it. I knew it. I mean, why else would she have me do all these tasks all the time? Sorting books, carrying things from one place to another. Okay, not a furry, have fun. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't work somewhere where my worth is only in the entertainment I provide. Why don't you look for a new job? These positions have terms similar to those of ministers. If I ended my employment prematurely, it wouldn't look great. How long do you have left? Remy, you are perfect. A while. Why, are you gonna go help him in the library? Let me make sure this doesn't matter. I don't think it does. Yeah, nothing else matters after this. Can't you report her to a superior? Or something? I don't know. Not really. It's not like I could prove anything. Her public and her private demeanor are two very different things, and it would be my word against hers. I just wanted to have a nice evening with you, and now it ended up like this. I shouldn't have brought that up. Don't worry about it. I still think it was a nice evening. Maybe I should stop being such a sourpuss then. I can help you clean up. Thank you, Diana. Aw, super cute! We cleaned up together, and by the end, he seemed to be in higher spirits. Afterwards, we said our goodbyes, and I left. Not sure what to think. So cute! So cute. Nothing going on today. I guess I can do whatever. I will help Remy in the library every day for the rest of my life. Let's check. Oh, our status is good. Our status is good. That's a good thing. Alright. Alright. Let me check and make sure what I'm doing here. Hold on. Alright. Go on Nadine's second date. We've done that. Follow Vara from the store during chapter 3. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that. I could drop War and a Peace on a mirror by accident. I think I'm gonna do the Adine date and then just skip through it just in case. But I can skip through it. And she's here. Oh, she's so cute! I love her! Baby! Hey. You're soaked. Why don't you come in? Yeah, so we're just gonna skip ahead. Because we've already had a cute date with her. Yay, and she gives us her number. We got those digits. Woohoo! Ah! Oh, we got Remy's card. Oh no, why is he grief? That's so sad. Oh, there's someone over there. I think we found McBall's favorite. The morning sun declared the arrival of a new day. Peaceful landscape, blah blah. Bum, bum. Sebastian, what is up, bro? And we're gonna go to a place. Uh-oh. Death. Sad game, why'd you ask? Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I guess Anna's never gonna die again. You guys, we did it. We saved her. Damien's dead, though. That kind of sucks. I'm fine. Blah, blah, blah. Ray's is a serial killer now. That's kind of sucks. Yes, I want to skip. Great because you draw more books, but nerd. You did a thing. I got an achievement called Utterly Pointless Achievement, and it says you did a thing. Achievement unlocked. Wait, what? Weird. Okay. We want to visit the store. Well, that was weird. Oh, it's her again. Oh, hello! If you've mixed up the prescriptions again, then I can't help you. I can't refill this one. Oh, she's so sad. We're just about to close, so you have to bring the right one for tomorrow. Hello, Diana. How can I help you? I'm just about to close up here, so please make it quick. I'm here on behalf of the police. I was hoping that you could answer a few questions. Fine, thanks. Vera, what are you still doing here? I already told you have to come back tomorrow. Here, have a lolly on the house. That's not gonna help. I guess she doesn't want it. What's the deal with her? I'm not sure what's up with her lately. This isn't the first time this has happened. One time the doctor forgot to issue a new prescription. Another time she brings me an expired one instead of the new one. She isn't exactly the brightest, but this is unusual even for her. So what did you want to know? Oh, we're gonna follow her. Actually, excuse me. Sorry, but we'll have to do this some other time. If you say so. So we actually never done this before. Oh my god, it's really dark. Luckily she hadn't gone too far, so I followed her from a distance. Minutes passed as we walked through the streets, weaving through an unfamiliar part of town. You did anything. Thank you. The young dragon looked small and lonely on the empty road. Oh, she's in the woods? For long we passed the village border, yet she pressed on and stepped into the forest. I turned back once to gaze at the village on the far horizon, and in an instant the dragon was gone. I rushed to the spot I'd seen her last and found the entrance to a cave on the hillside. We've been here before. We've been here before. This is the architect, not the architect. I've been playing too much Xenoblade. The administrator's cave. No, it didn't make me do the Adine again. I just did it because I wanted to. I don't know. When I peered inside, I saw Vara alongside a much larger orange dragon. The small dragon filled a bowl with a thick fluid and placed it in front of the other. Then she placed her hands on the large dragon's chin. Gently, she lifted its huge muzzle and guided it towards the bowl. But when she released it, the dragon's head slumped and fell into the liquid. The bowl tumbled sideways and spilled its contents across the cave floor. Oh no! That's not good. Oh my god, this dragon looks pretty dead. Oh, it's so pretty! I realized then that other than what Vara had done, the orange dragon hadn't moved at all since I arrived. Oh no. How did you even find out about this? I could tell something was wrong, so I followed her. I see. Oh, we brought Sebastian. Well, good job, Diana. What's going to happen to her now? She'll be sent to the orphanage. The background check determined that she had a father, but the two hadn't seen each other in years. Can't you locate him? We did. Raised the second victim, the maintenance guy. That was him. Oh my god, that's horrible. Wow. This poor kid. Oh my god. I see. How did it even get this far? I don't know, but we'll certainly look into it. Some just fall through the cracks of the system. Your stream's been lagging? We followed Vara to a house, or like to the cave, which doesn't this cave look familiar? Donna, Donna, and yeah, I think a dragon, her mom maybe, is dead. It's very sad. Also, yeah, my stream's kind of freaking out a little bit. Give me a minute. Reza, it's all Reza's fault, man. Reza's so mean. I hate you, Reza. I hate you too, Reza. What a jerk. Okay, hang on. We're definitely having some trouble here keeping up. Being out here on their own probably didn't help. Okay, tell me if it's getting too bad, and I can try and restart the stream. Do many of your people live outside the town like this? Well, some do it on principle. Others because they have no choice. Houses and apartments can be expensive, and it's not unusual for us to use natural environments as our homes. Alright, I think we're done here for now. Don't forget to stop by the department later. I won't. Exactly, even more reason to stop Reza. Oh my god, we got an achievement. You followed Vara, well done, Diana, and I got an achievement called Stalker. This game is really hating on me this time, isn't it? Jeez. So mean, not very nice, is it? I didn't mean I hate you, Twy. I meant I hated Reza also. You followed Farah. Before deciding on my next move, I returned to my apartment. For a moment of rest. Don't go to the portal. Don't do it. But should we do it? Oh, you know what we could do? We could go help Katsuharu. Because we said we were gonna do that this time. Oh. Never mind. We can't. It was a different time. Sorry, my bad. I messed up. Okay, bye. Time to go back to the cops. I can't believe I've gotten 2 achievements called Creep and Stalker. It's not very nice. Reza visited the portal. I did great. Look at that. I did great. I saved that little girl. Yeah. Good job. Thank you. Seb, love you. I did well. Investigatastic. Wow, okay, I've never gotten that before. That's cool. I'm just getting achievements right and left. You did well in all investigations. Flawless run. Flawless run. Bam. I do what I can. Flawless run. I know, and your help is greatly appreciated, especially since we're so short on staff right now. That'll be all for today. I'll contact you if we need anything. Of course. By the way, I found a sphere. And we don't have the thing, but we'll take care of this in Lorem's ending. Okay, we've seen all this before. We can, like, skip through it a bit. Alright, well, Remy's good ending has too many deaths. Shh! Don't say that! It'll be fine! It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go see Remy, obviously. Oh, this is romantic. Hey, Remy. Oh, we got some romantic music. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna take a break here really quickly, because I'm gonna like clean up my dishes and like go to the bathroom and stuff real quick. So I will turn up this music because it's pretty, and I will be back in just a few. So sit tight. Twy, how dare you? How dare you say that? That Shulk is your least favorite. He's the main character. Jeez. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. I also just wanted to see if giving it a break would help, but it doesn't seem to have. Okay, we are back in business. Is everyone ready to continue? Alright. Hello, Diana. Is there any particular reason why you wanted to meet here? I enjoy Tatsu Park is all. Have you been here before? Have I? Pretty romantic. I can't say that I have. Because I haven't in this one. I see. Well, what do you think of it? It's, pretty romantic. You think so? Yeah, just look at those trees. Make a nice spot for a date, really. Yeah, I agree with that. Aw. You mentioned you wanted to talk to me about something. Well, about that. I just have a lot on my mind, and I felt like I needed to tell someone. I wouldn't burden you if I had anyone else to talk to, but the simple fact is that I don't. Hey, you can talk to me, Remy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know Twy, and that's why I love him. It's not a problem. What's on your mind? I don't even know where to begin. Do you ever feel like there's an emptiness inside you? That every day is the same joyless routine that you wish you could escape, but you can't? Well... I used to. I see. Is this about Amara again? Well, it's not just about her, but working with her doesn't make things easier. To think that just a few years ago I was the happiest I could have been, and now I have nothing but my miserable life. What happened? It's a long story. We have a lot of time. Yes, that's right. I knew it was right. Aha! We have a lot of time. Okay. Well... Oh god. Remy's backstory time. Are we ready? Are we ready for Remy's backstory, guys? Get ready. Here we go. A few years ago, I worked in the public sector. I mean, I still do, but my position was a different one. I didn't work under a minister back then. I was part of a committee tasked with providing independent and factually based opinions on community topics. It was supposed to help not only politicians, but also the general populace. Free from outside interference, we did our own fact-checking based on research and publicly reported our findings. Our individual members didn't always agree, but we made sure the end results were based on verifiable facts. In this way, we offered a variety of comprehensive opinions on difficult topics. We found the truth and allowed people and politicians to make up their minds from there. Our work was a key influence in the community, and because the conclusions of each individual member were often very different, it could never be said that we were biased. It was during one such assignment that I met a certain person named Amelia. You've heard about Amelia before. My task was to determine the viability of several projects, each competing for a research grant from our council. Amelia was a member of one scientific team vying for a grant. She was an inventor, and her group was looking for ways to streamline hospital processes and tests by utilizing new technology. The first time I saw her was when our committee watched her group's pitch. One of the things we had to do was determine whether their claims and goals were realistic. In her case, they were. Ultimately, they didn't get the grant, but when she recognized me at a restaurant a while later, we started talking. She was very smart, and I admired her spirit. She just wanted to help people with her talents, and in this way, she reminded me a lot of myself. No, Twy. We kept seeing one another, and we grew close. Before long, we were dating. It felt so right. I thought our relationship was about to become very serious, but then she informed me that her research group had applied for another grant. Of course, that complicated things. My committee was once again tasked with judging the viability of the different projects, and while I intended to stay impartial on the matter, she would probably be seen as an influence due to our relationship. With these concerns in mind, we decided not to meet again until the grant winner was determined. We hadn't expected her group to get it, but in the end they did. We didn't want to end our relationship over something like that, but if word got out that we were together during the decision-making period, it would have put both our jobs in jeopardy. In the end, we decided to wait and made a commitment. 6 months after the grant was given to her team, we would return to one another and make our relationship public. That much time would have ensured that it wouldn't be an issue. We even made plans to move in together once that time came. I think what they mean, Twy and Not a Furry, is that they formed opinions based on the facts that they researched. So their opinions are just that, opinions, but they're backed up by research. But we never got that far. I only know the rest of what happened from various reports, but apparently Amelia got sick. Nothing serious, mind you. She continued working from home as best she could. The project was already behind schedule, and she didn't want to endanger it. People were critical and very curious about what the project would amount to, and she didn't want to be responsible for its failure if she took some days off to recuperate. So every day, she continued working on the project until the dead of night. One late evening, she went out to pick up her medication, in addition to something to help her stay awake. But she was sick and overworked. The combination of the prescription side effects and the supplements caused her to collapse. No one was around to see her fall. When she was found the next day, she was covered by a blanket of fresh snow. It was too late. She froze to death during the cold winter night. If someone was with her, this would not have happened. But she died out there, all alone. All because we kept our relationship a secret. Oh my god. We had plans to move in together. We even talked about having our own small family. Some things are just not meant to be, it seems. I mean, we did already know a lot of this from Adine, but hearing it from Remy, it's just, like, different, I guess. I don't know. It hits harder, I think. I'm crying too! If I had to identify the moment life started going downhill, losing Amelia would be it. My heart was ripped out at that moment, and now only emptiness remains. It's like a wound that never closes. Maybe you saw those pictures in my apartment. Even my home is a reminder of her. We're going to move into that apartment together. And this tie I'm wearing, I got it from her as well. When she gave it to me, she said that it was red like her scales. As long as I wore it, she would be with me in a way. This is heavy. For so long, I've been holding on to her with all my might. I wish I could stop because I know it's killing me, but I've been doing it for so long that I don't think I can. Yet in some way, holding on to Amelia has helped me. When I look back on all the happy memories we made, Amara's bullying hurts a little less, if only because those memories hurt so much more. And I would love my job if it weren't for Amara. It's a constant struggle, a battle I have to fight every day. Each of her words slices through me, creating new wounds on top of others that never closed. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Some days I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't know how much longer I can. Oh my god! He's so angsty! Remy. He's crying! I'm not sure if there's anything that can fill the void. I remember you said that you always wanted children. Yes. It's not exactly the same thing, but I heard that the orphanage is always looking for more volunteers. You could help take care of those children. Is that so? Yeah. The orphanage is notoriously understaffed. The children don't really have anyone else, so each volunteer is a godsend. Yeah, you made fun of the Thai oyster, you jerk! Losing both parents at such a young age must be horrible. I can't even imagine what that must be like. You should talk to Adine about volunteering. She knows a lot more about it than I do. Adine? I don't want to talk to her. Why not? She used to be my friend. Well, she was more Amelia's friend than mine. Why can't you talk to her? I don't know. I don't want to face her. Whenever I see her, it's another reminder of what I lost. Besides, I don't think she wants to talk to me either. I think if you wanted to volunteer, she'd gladly accept the help. Besides, I saw that she tried to talk to you the other day. You saw that? I guess she did try and talk to me, but it was only because she wanted something. I don't think that was the only reason. Maybe she wanted to reconnect with you. If she wanted to avoid you, she could have asked someone else at the library for help, but she chose you. I'm not sure about that. Maybe she actually feels the same way you do, and the map helps her muster up the courage to face you again. If you want to change something, Remy, you have to take action. What's the worst that could happen if you talk to her? I suppose you have a point. I'll think about it. Thank you, Diana. Getting all that off my chest already helps a lot. No problem, Remy. Anything else on your mind? Well, there's the whole thing about Anna. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. Are you still worried about her? I am. Who knows what horrible thing she's working on in her lab. There's nothing I can do to stop her. We've seen conversations between Remy and Anna before where he's tried to stop her from working on what she's working on and she won't listen to him. You did what you could. The rest is up to the authorities now. I guess so. I can't help but feel a little pity for her too. With her condition, I imagine the ministry's disapproval must have been a tough pill to swallow. What are you talking about? She has cancer. Remember, we did find this out in Anna's ending. I see. Who knows how much longer she has? Knowing that, every day must be difficult for her. Remy paused and gave me an embarrassed smile. Quite a bit of time has passed since you arrived, and you've barely been able to speak. I've been talking a lot. I don't mind. There must be a lot on your mind, too. Should I say that there is? I don't know. There kinda is. I mean, I guess there is. It doesn't say, but since I work with Amara, I know all the details surrounding you and Reza. Not many do. Yeah, it has been kept kind of a secret now. I don't wear a dragon to work. Many rumors are going around town. All this time you've been working with our police? Yeah. And now you're hunting the person who's supposed to be your partner. That must be really hard for you. I came here because I wanted to do the right thing. Nothing about that has changed. What kind of person is Reza anyway? The kind that stops at nothing to achieve what he believes in. I can see that. We've already witnessed just how far it'll go. Why? What do you think about him? Honestly, I'm not sure. Back home, this relentless quality of his was admired, but I certainly don't condone his actions. Given what I know about him, I think he must have a reason, as weird and twisted as it may be. Do I start jumping? Yeah. And what about you? I have my own principles. I see. Blue Skidoo weekend. Did you make it, Twy? Did you make it? I haven't seen him show up yet, so. How's your hunt for Reza going, anyway? Not too great. We don't have any strong... Oh, I have the hiccups. Strong leads or any idea of his whereabouts. In the end, we're just following his trail of murder and destruction. People are getting afraid. The rumors are starting to take effect. I thought Amara was going to give a press conference to warn the public. That didn't happen. She feared the potential backlash if people knew about Reza while you were still here, so for the time being, he's been declared as a missing person. The public has been informed that if someone sees him, they are to call the police immediately. They were told he may be suffering from an affliction that makes him behave erratically. But some people are putting two and two together. No one has seen Reza for a while, even before he was officially declared missing. It's easy to line up the timelines and see that the murder started happening shortly after he vanished. What we know about the break-ins and thefts is also damning. The objects stolen all point toward Reza. I'm not sure how much longer they can keep this a secret. How do you think the public will react, considering I'm still staying here? I don't know. We can't really predict the public opinion, but you can bet there will be critical voices. I'm not sure how I could convince everyone that I'm not involved with Reza's plans. Well, you do have the council's support. If Amara voiced that you were on our side, it wouldn't be so bad if the public found out. Yeah, but she also made it clear that she believes most people won't have that same opinion. She won't support me publicly if their vote is against me. I have plenty of Sprite poses. That is true. Amara plays the political game a lot. She aligns with the popular opinions so people will like her. That's very dishonest. It is, but that's who she is. Does the public know about the portal's current state? No. If it can be fixed, it wouldn't be worth mentioning. And if they can't fix it, they aren't going to announce it before they know how to deal with the current situation. Oh, Ando, get that Photoshop out. Compared to Reza, it's not really a problem. It might become one pretty soon. If word gets out and I'm suddenly his accomplice, what would happen to me? How would you even deal with Reza if you caught him? I'm not sure. I suppose we'd have to work something out between our legal system and whatever humanity has to say on the matter. And if the portal's done for, what then? Then humanity would be out of the picture for any legal proceedings. Reza would likely be held until contact has been reestablished or just serve his sentence here. I see. How do your jails work anyway? Well, if a crime has been committed and proven without a doubt, a jail sentence can be the consequence. Our delinquents live in an area separate from the rest of society, monitored at all hours of the day. They receive the help they need, and efforts are taken to make them realize their wrongdoings and integrate them back into our community. Life isn't that much different there than it is here. The spaces are more cramped for sure, but mostly it's just a very controlled environment. That's not much of a punishment. It's a consequence, not necessarily a punishment. Our society at large benefits more from people who are rehabilitated, and if mental issues are the cause, those can at least be found and addressed. It sounds like how it used to be back home. These days in our city, you get 3 strikes. What does that mean? 3 infractions of our rules and you get thrown out of the city. If someone's a drain on our limited resources, we won't support them. While I can understand why you need to incorporate such a policy, the finality of it makes me a bit uneasy. It's worked so far, and it's not as if the outside is completely unkind. Someone expelled from the city might find a different community or join one of the mobile groups. The situation inside our city-state is still much better than the outside, though. They're very strict with those allowed to live there. Twan, I would like to see it once you Photoshop it. It is a privilege. Anyone or anything that threatens the inside society or the lives of its people is removed very quickly. How would a murderer like Reza be dealt with? An eye for an eye? No, we don't do that. But murder is a crime so heinous that immediate expiation is the consequences, regardless of prior infractions. I see. What do the citizens think about this system? Some agree with the methods, some don't, but as long as it works, people won't complain. Weeding out the undesirable elements is what keeps their standard of living intact. I guess that means politics doesn't play a big role where you come from. No, they won't change a working system. It varies here, but I'm so tired of Amara and her games. As I work with her, I can see exactly how she plays the public. I know every council member has their own approach, but everything she does is just so tailored towards the public's expectations, blah blah blah. For her, it's just a popularity contest. You know what? That gives me an idea. Really? What is it? The human visit and all the associated consequences are her responsibility, right? Yes. For her, the situation with Reza must be utterly horrifying. She keeps talking about preventing public backlash, but she's really just trying to protect herself. Sounds accurate. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. How? She can't send me back to my world right now. That makes me the only one here with knowledge of Reza and humans in general. It's true. If I speak from this point of authority, we should have a much easier time convincing her of anything we want. You couldn't convince her to let you stay in our world, though. Yes, but I was trying to use reason and plead with her. I didn't take into account her fear of public backlash. I think we can manipulate this fear of hers and use it to our advantage. If there are consequences to fear from Reza, me, or the rest of humanity, and those consequences would make her look bad to the public, that would be reason for her to reconsider any action, right? Suppose so, but what situation could this apply to? She nearly sent me back through the portal. If she tries anything again, at least we have something we can use against her. I think I see where you're coming from. Ray's is still a mystery to me, though. All things considered, wouldn't it be beneficial for him to just stay here? No offense, but even our prisons offer a better standard of living than your city. As such, couldn't that be a reason for him to vandalize the portal? I don't think so. You're right. Your world is in much better shape than ours, but even if Reza could stay here, he wouldn't. He came here for the same reason I did, to help our people. He has a very pronounced sense of duty to humanity, and I believed in him when he stepped through the portal. He proclaimed that he would do everything he could. I don't know, man, that's intriguing though. You do something on purpose to get put in prison in this world because it's better than back home. I don't know, man. When I met him again in this world, I had the impression he wanted to get our mission over with as soon as possible so he could return to our world with aid. That's going to be difficult with the portal out of order. Thanks for the reminder, Remy. The person who did it probably didn't realize it wasn't a very good idea. This might make Reza even more desperate. Who knows what he'll do next? Oh no. And if anything happens, I can't leave either. If the portal's gone for good, I suppose you'd have to stay here. What do you think about that? I'd love living here. I'd love living here. Everything I've heard about this place is so wonderful compared to back home. I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. It would kind of suck, but that's good to hear. I certainly wouldn't mind if you stuck around. Oh, he's blushing again. Only now do I realize that everything I told you earlier must seem so petty compared to the struggles you face. Are you kidding me? No. Don't say that. Oh my god. Why not? That's not how it works. That's like saying a person can't be happy because someone else might be happier than them. Don't downplay your own suffering like that. That kind of thinking only makes it worse. Thanks, Diana. I can't even imagine what life must be like where you're from. Back home, I was just trying to survive and help others do the same. That hasn't changed. I'm almost afraid of going back to the city, though. Times are so rough. Twy, you could do the town from earlier. There's definitely a blank background image somewhere. Yet, even if I didn't have to go back, I would. I can't just let them down like that, you know? I have to try and do what I can. That's why I came here. I wish I could be that strong. You aren't! Deal with it! That's so mean. Who says you can't? I don't know, You told me about your old job. Yeah, I miss those days. What about it? It's not exactly the same as saving a city, but you were helping people, right? It's true. Maybe once your term with Amara is over, you could do something like that again. I really wish I could. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Do you even like me? There must be a reason why you put up with me for this long. Oh my god! What are you talking about? Do you consider me a friend? Or maybe more? Oh no! What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Hello, Solid Plasma, welcome! I don't know. Like, I don't know. No, not mean. We're not doing mean. Should I say I like him as more than a friend? Should we make that leap? Like, this is a big step in our relationship right here. Especially because he just told us about his dead girlfriend. Like, that's gonna be... Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do I get weird? Oh my god. This is so stressful. I don't know what to do. Should we own it? I think we should do it. YOLO. I like you as more than a friend. Yeah, McBall, that's what I've been thinking the whole time. Like, honestly, it's really, really clear in that final dialogue with him that Reza honestly thinks that what he's doing is right. Is that so? In that case, well, the summer festival's coming soon. It's an event we hold in town every year. They've got fireworks and all kinds of shows. It might be fun for you to experience a different part of our culture. What do you say? Would you like to accompany me? Option 4, I'll have those children for you. Jesus. I'd love to, but I can't promise I won't have other obligations at the time. Jeez, Diana, way to be... Where's the lift your shirt option when you need... Same. I see. Well, I'll call you and we'll see if we can work it out around our schedules. Sure thing. Then it's settled. I probably should get going now, though. Thanks for hearing me out, Diana. You guys are both winners. Likewise. Oh, that was so nice. Whew. Stream is lagging really badly. It's probably not just you. Honestly. It's been great all night. Let me just, like... we're gonna rest. It's been in rare form tonight. Oh my god, hi. Loss. Intuition. Interesting. I'm glad you came back and said hi. Hello. Alright, so, there's one thing in particular that I want to do. I want to skip ahead. We don't need to see this. Hello, friends, how are you? I don't need to see this. I'll do it. I'm not letting him die. There seems to be audio lag. Ooh. That's intriguing. How bad is that? Well, I'm not super sure how to fix that. I hope it hasn't been too bad. Oh dear. So I wish it would just freaking work. It's really upsetting me that this is happening. But I really want to finish tonight. Alright, so we've seen this before, so we don't need to see this again. Not sure what that noise was, but that was weird. Watch it so you don't die. I'm gonna save him. I'm sorry that there's lag, guys. I really hope it's not too bad. I'm not sure why that's happening. Okay, so we're gonna take the eggs to the hatchery. Because... Okay, freaking Kevin, we don't need... Hi, Kevin, how you doing? Buddy, what's up? Hey, Kevin. We don't need to worry about Kevin right now. Here we are again. Hey, Dean, I'm dropping off these eggs. The bee! Bryce is too good to die. You got that right. And then if you come here after you tell Remy, Remy's volunteering here. Good job, Diana. Looks like you took my advice. Yeah, Adina and I had a good long talk. And now here we are. Good night, Oyster. Thank you for coming. I'm glad we did. It was long overdue. Vera, do you know who that is? She doesn't talk much. Yeah, I noticed. It's not unusual for someone who has had a rough life like her. She's definitely listening, though, isn't that right? I think we should go inside. Yeah, probably. We'll see you some other time, Diana. Thanks for coming. That was nice. I don't know if he'll be there. If we do. Because he's somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, hello. Quaz. Staff all seem to be hiding somewhere. Anyways, have a good day. You too. Maybe Remy is somewhere in the back or in his office. Hello? Oh my god. Hi. I'm just looking for Remy. I'm supposed to drop off his PDA. Well, he's not working today. Apparently he has other engagements. If you need to find him, you can probably do so at his home. Can't I just leave the PDA here? Oh, I am not going to take responsibility for this if it gets lost. If you want to drop it off, go find him. Honestly, McBall, you're probably totally right. Okay. By the way, I hope you don't take it personally that I tried to send you away. I 100% do. Don't worry about it. To be honest, I am glad that you're still here. Remember, I said that I believed you when you told me your side of the story. I always have to do what's in the public's best interest, and now they won't blame me if you have any connection with Reza. I hope you can understand that. Here's Remy's address in case you need it. I don't. I've been to his house before. Thank you. Oh, we just went to his house. Hi. Oh, hello, Diana. What are you doing here? I came by to give you this. I was already at the library, but Amara refused to let me drop it off there. I see. Okay, bye, McBall. Thanks for coming. The VOD will be on this, on here, so make sure to come find it. I'm sorry we're going so late, but I really want to finish this tonight. Thanks for coming. Have a good rest. Hey, it's one of your PDAs. I told you one would find its way to me eventually. Yep, and now you can look at all the human knowledge you want. You have no idea how much I'm looking forward to that. I may not be working today, but I'm still going to check it out as soon as possible. I'm just going to leave you to it then. Thanks. Enjoy! Thanks for all your help. I'll take care of the remaining tasks. Dinner. And then I die. And then we meet the admin. Hello! How are you? I will skip you because you are long and I don't want to deal with you. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah. We're gonna avoid the crowds. It's gonna be super romantic. It's gonna be great. Of course I want to go. Let's meet with Remy. We're gonna go to the festival. It's gonna be super romantic. I'm super excited. Must be him. Remy, what is that on your face? Oh, baby. Don't you know what it is? Well, it looks like lipstick, but I didn't know that was a thing here. You're right, it is lipstick. It's not something that existed in this world before, though. Oh, what a cutie! How did you get some then? I have one of your PDAs, remember? I studied a bit and came across the entry on lipstick. Based on the necessary ingredients, I realized I could make some myself, and so I did. What a dork. I love him. Did you do this to look pretty for me? I just figured you'd miss these kinds of things. Things that are normal for you. Hasn't really been normal back home in quite a while. Lipstick isn't common these days. Didn't the entry specify that it's typically used by females? Now that you mention it, I did get that impression, but I found the sentiment a bit puzzling. Why would a product like this only be used by one gender? Well, I guess social norms dictate that certain traits are only desirable in one gender, thus highlighting them like this would increase the attractiveness. Oh, I think I get it now. It's all based on sexual dimorphism. The biological differences between the sexes are much greater in your species than in ours, so I suppose the traits you're looking for can be different too. Gender is a social construct. Generally speaking, sexual dimorphism is much greater in mammals than it is in reptiles. While it can vary widely by species, external indicators are pretty much always present, like mammaries, for example, an always present and often obvious reminder. This makes so much sense now, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh, bless. Well, your stream went all kinds of crazy? Uh-oh. Did anyone else's stream go all kinds of crazy? Do I need to fix anything? Should I get rid of it? No! No, leave it on. It's not as if people here would know about its history. Killjoy. No, I love it. Oh, he's so cute. I suppose that's true. Besides, the thing about females wearing it isn't really a hard rule, and there are males that do it too. Anyone who can wear it if they want to, really. Ah, bless. He's so cute. Well, if you say so. Still, it's kind of uncomfortable, so I think I'd rather take it off. Uncomfortable? I suppose it's not really suited for our scales. What a cutie. Here, that should do it. He's so cute. Shall we go then? Actually, it seems we're pretty early. They're probably still sitting up. I see. Well, we could just stay here in the meantime. Oh, for sure. I just realized I haven't actually been in here since I prepared the apartment for you. Have you read any of the books I got you? I think I have. Who's wearing lipstick now? Cool. Oh, so you're the one who stocked the bookshelf. They're all library books. I wanted to provide you with a good sample of what we have to offer, so there should be something in there for anyone. Looks like you've read a few books in the Sheridan series. And he's woke, too. Oh, really? I know they're not exactly highbrow, but they're entertaining, and what more do you want a book to be? Guess we all have. Oh no. Ooh, sorry. Can I offer you some food or drink? I barely used any of the stuff in the kitchen. Why not? I didn't want to touch anything that didn't at least resemble something I know. After all, I have no idea how to prepare them right or even know if they're safe for me to eat. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to get you all those perishables then. I wanted to provide you with a bit of everything, considering I had to prepare the apartment for someone I didn't really know much about. Oh, some of them were good. It's interesting to taste the subtle and not so subtle differences in the similar fruits we have back home. Did you throw anything out? Not really. Why do you ask? You've been here for nearly 2 weeks now, so even if some of them were safe for you to eat, there probably aren't anymore. Latency is at 136 seconds. Is there an easy way for me to fix that? That I can do without stopping the stream? Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that either. Great. I have no clue what to do about that. I really don't. I'm sorry. Well, feel free. Just look at this. He showed me a juicy-looking, vaguely spherical fruit whose bright red color was unlike any other fruit I'd ever seen. That's a very bright red. I don't think even our best apples could compare. But they're usually blue. Red means you're supposed to throw them away, as they've expired by then and toxins might have already set in. Oh. Well, I wasn't planning on eating it anyway. Or this one, it's all moldy. I don't see any mold. Don't you see these spots? Sure, but if that's supposed to be mold, it looks very different from the mold we have back home. I see. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to stock up on perishables. I didn't consider all the implications of doing something like this. Had you eaten the wrong thing, you could be in the hospital right now. Don't stress yourself out about it. Honestly, someone would have to be